All right.
We're really doing it.
I think it's working.
We hereby claim that UAP as an official state of the United States of America. Welcome.
I mean, what? Just claim everything. The hell
Welcome. Whatever planet you're from is now a state.
Yes, yeah, you're the 51st.
Fighting
what are we going to
53rd.
call?
You're the 53rd.
What are we going to call
we got
Canada?
We got Greenland. We're calling Canada North Minnesota.
Yeah, that's probably the best.
And then
I was going to say
call...
Northern Indiana, but I think Minnesota's better. And we're back.
Yes, we are.
And then we're going to call he's already calling Greenland Red, White, and Blue Land.
Yeah, they already got that thing going. Yeah.
Come on, man.
No, it's true.
So we'll have North Minnesota and
Red,
White,
and Blue Land.
Yeah, that's what it's going to be.
Bluelandia, I think is what it's called.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Blue Ballsia.
We got the Gulf of America. Gulf of America!
Yeah.
Come on, who wants to go on a sea-doo in the Gulf of America?
Unfortunately, there's more politics than I would like this week, but I can't avoid it because
what else?
Come on, man.
Can we do?
Yeah, I know. It's like I guess 3 years.
Everything's flipping upside down right now. It's insane.
Yeah, there is some non-political stuff that's hilarious, but I mean the other stuff is just I can't touch it. It's too good.
Come on. We thought Santos was something, huh?
I know.
Oh boy, it was baby food.
Yeah, I know.
You remember those innocent days of last year when Santos was our funniest thing?
Yeah. Well, it's politics-wise. Oh, I forgot to start the music here.
Remember when all we thought about was whether the dress was blue or gold?
Yeah, I mean, even if Santos is doing anything, we'll never know. I mean, he's so far down the priority list right now.
That's what I'm saying. He was nothing he's nothing compared to all the banana shit.
No,
so it's just like whatever.
Woo!
Whatever.
What a relief.
Let him go. He's a little like 2-bit hood compared to these buffoons.
Like he can't bring the crazy like the master.
Yeah. He'll stick to that guy. Let him work the local clubs for the rest of his life. He'll be great.
We do have a request for more titty witches.
Titty witches, let's go.
I've been watching. Actually, there is kind of a titty witch story today. See if you can guess which one it is.
God bless the titty witches.
I feel it pulsating through me.
Yeah, a couple questions on the floor. We got one. What's up with all the commercials? I turned them off. They just keep coming. I don't know.
Hey, man, welcome to the United States of Trumplandia.
That's right.
Everything's for sale, baby.
They pass a law. Commercials don't turn off anymore. Probably.
Nope.
I don't want to say that too loud. They might actually do it.
They found out that the commercials were full of DEI spies.
Yeah. I mean, anything anybody doesn't like, especially if there's like brown people.
Yeah.
It's DEI. Brown people never did anything on their own. That's what they
want
to do anyway. Yeah, we got a couple people asking where Christine is. Christine, yet again, she always schedules doctor appointments during the live stream for some reason. Sometimes she calls in. This time, though, she texted about 5 minutes ago, said she's on her way home. She'll jump in when she gets there.
So yeah, we don't know. We don't know what
Christine.
Should we wait?
Went from super mysterious.
Yeah.
To impossibly mysterious.
Yeah. Over the top mysterious. Actually, we can't wait because I normally try to shave this thing down to we do a pretty good job getting done around an hour, but man, I'm gonna have to wing it this week because I got 150% worth of material.
Let's go.
Let's
fucking go.
Let's get
to
it.
Where do we gotta be?
Yeah, here we go.
I shaved downstairs for this show.
Ooh, damn.
Apple changes Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America on maps.
Yes, they did. They had about a day's worth of really good PR because Google did it first. And everybody's like, screw it, I'm switching to Apple. And then Apple's like, I have some bad news.
And then, yesterday, I think when I checked Apple, it said Gulf of America, but then you could zoom out a little more and you could catch Gulf of Mexico. There were certain distances that you could zoom back. And once you zoom all the way back, it flat out said Gulf of Mexico.
So we just have to get farther back.
I think if you're looking at it close to shores, it's going to say Gulf of America just to appease the
Yeah.
in chief.
I do like also another naming news. They've got they're supposed to change Denali back to Mount Rainier, which is kind of funny because literally nobody in Alaska wants that. The Alaska State Legislature held a vote. The Republicans decided not to vote, but that's because the Democrats blocked them. They wanted to also add a rider saying congratulations, Trump, on winning the election. And they didn't get that, and so they all voted no. But I guess that's a way to vote no and act like you're for it at the same time. I don't know. They didn't do anything. So it's kind of weird. So the funny thing is nobody knows who McKinley is anyway. So
Mount McKinley is like what?
Yeah, it's like that guy. Who is that? Yeah, like what president was that guy? Like who knows? Doesn't
now everybody's got to change their stickers on the back of their Subarus.
I know. Yeah. So well, in Alaska, it sounds like they're. I mean, Alaska. Nobody tells Alaska what to do, so they're going to kind of go their own way. But in other name change news, though, we did have a few other name changes, including this really clever one, which I like.
Let's go.
Oh
it's
no!
Yeah, there it is. Gulfsea, spreading them open.
Yeah, I like
that's
that
disgusting.
It is gross. Nobody Google that if you don't know what this is.
Yeah.
But Gulf Sea is pretty good. I like that. The other one that was pretty good was we did mention this one.
Bill to rename Greenland to Red, White, and Blue Land. Introduced by Georgia Rep. Yeah, Buddy Carter. Let's go, buddy.
Yeah.
Buddy Carter.
Coming straight from the GA, baby.
I can't hear Buddy Carter without simultaneously thinking of Jimmy Carter and Buddy Jesus.
And Buddy Hackett. No, not Buddy Hackett.
If
Buddy
they
Epson.
got together and made a baby, it would
Buddy
not
Epson
be this guy.
And,
yeah. Totally. So, I checked the bill out because I did get this question last night. I always run the material by my friends at the bar on Wednesday nights. And one of the questions came up was, so the article says that this will happen. It allows Trump to buy Greenland and renames Greenland to Red, White, and Blue Land on all the maps. Here's the kicker. The bill is not contingent on us purchasing Greenland, which means that's just going through.
Ugh.
Yeah. So
what's the Greenlandians think?
They hate it.
Yeah, they don't want to be a part of the United States.
Yeah, they hate it. They do not.
It won't happen.
No. Well, I mean, we'll see. I mean, the bill's got to pass too, and I don't know that this is a priority anyway. But at any rate, so there was that in renaming news and other renaming news. I actually love this one.
Illinois governor declares Lake Michigan is now Lake Illinois. Fuck you! I'm sorry, Twitch.
Yeah.
Fuck off, Illinois governor, you big palooka.
Yeah, you can cuss on Twitch. You just can't show female nipples, male nipples all day long.
Look, man, no. You don't get to just
you show male nipples?
Yeah, you can show male nipples. Uh-huh.
Oh, okay, I'll stay.
No.
Yeah,
in case I feel the urge.
You're out of your. How much? Let me ask you this, Illinois. How much actual coastline of Great Lake do you have?
It's not much. It's like 25 miles.
All of it now.
You know how much Michigan coastline there is of the Great Lakes? Like all of it. We have more coastline than any other state, you buffoon.
Indiana,
where the water touches the land belongs to Illinois.
Yeah, that's probably it. They even mentioned, the article mentions that they asked the governor whether or not Indiana was consulted, and he didn't respond. But why would you?
Why
would you consult Indiana?
Yeah, I mean, who cares? Because they're probably for it anyway.
Who gives a shit what Indiana has to say?
Exactly.
They'd be like, sure, why not?
You got to get that meth head vote next time around.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. So they also said they're gonna that Chicago's gonna annex Green Bay. Also.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how. They just said they would.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, and then they made a bunch of Bears jokes because they're taunting Wisconsin. But hey, it's good. I like that though. I don't know if this is gonna stick or not.
No,
probably not.
No, he has no power. You've heard of the Michigan militia.
Oh yeah,
they are the super crazy ones.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. In other news, this is so the Denmark has struck back.
The Danes launch a bid to buy California and turn Disney World into Hans Christian Andersen land in retaliation for Donald Trump's Greenland threats. Yay.
Yeah.
Now, does that mean California will have free health care now? Because, that's kind of tasty.
Will there be Danny Kaye impersonators at the Hans Christian Andersen land?
There better be. I mean,
oh my gosh.
There better be some of them snappy numbers from that Technicolor
things are looking up
movie.
Yeah. they're crowdfunding this, so they need to raise $1 trillion to make the bid. Here's the weird thing, though, is like I think even though California is objectively worth more than Greenland because it's like the 6th largest economy in the world by itself, I bet Trump would trade it, like straight up. I bet he would.
Oh yeah,
trade California for Greenland.
Yeah, it's a bad deal, but he'd do it. He would.
100%, he'd do it.
Yeah, he'd do it in a heartbeat. So
it's all about the deal.
They should have started there. I did learn something interesting though. The pitch also is they said that they want, if they raise enough money, they want the Lego company, which is based in Denmark, to take over the negotiations. And I initially thought, oh, that's because Legoland's in San Diego. No, it's because actually the quote is something along the lines of they're used to dealing with small children throwing tantrums over missing bricks.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. I also learned that Denmark is really excited about avocados for some damn reason. So they really, that's kind of the primary motivation is they love avocados in Denmark.
Oh, so they're like,
I love avocados.
I mean, who doesn't love avocados?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
I know.
Yeah. So here you go. This is Greenland. This is all of it right here. That's it. These 100 houses. That's all there is.
That's what we're getting?
Yeah, that's what we get. That's it. That's it. There's nothing else. I mean, and also some land, but
that's some sexy
where's
land.
I see the white and the blue. Where's the red? Oh, there's a red house. The red, white, and blue land.
It's not a great picture. This is, by the way, the only picture I ever see of Greenland. Like, if it's in an article, this is the one they use because I don't think they have any others.
You know what would make that beautiful piece of land look even better?
What's that?
Is if America found a way to set it on fire, baby.
Yeah,
come on, let's go.
Yeah.
The first wildfire in Greenland, burning out of control. How? It's all ice. How are they burning it? America can.
Yeah.
Will burn it to
set the oil on fire.
Yeah. We'll set the rare earth metals on fire.
Yes, man. Yeah, we gotta all that nickel.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, I don't know. This is but like I said, if Denmark had just gone with like, we'll just straight up trade you for it, it's not a good deal. But I bet Trump would take it because he's dumb, like, and he doesn't like California. So we'll see how it goes. I kind of do like California. I mean, it's a little screwy, but they make all this stuff there.
I mean, if it was Denmark, though, I would totally move to California.
Especially like free healthcare anywhere I can drive to. Well, I guess I could.
Yeah, I mean, are we allowed to go? Are we allowed to immigrate? Do we have to go live in California first before the swap?
No. Yeah, they're not going to allow us to be immigrants in their country after all the shit we've caused.
But I'm saying though, do we need to set up shop in California first?
Right now,
before this shit goes through.
Let's keep an eye on this one because
we got to keep an eye on it, guys. Yeah. Everybody move to California.
Yeah, what we need is a Fark van to drive us all there.
What we need more? Oh,
I said Fark van, and Christine showed up.
Yeah, she heard you.
Can you hear me?
A little bit.
We need the idea book. We got good ideas.
It's an angel from heaven, everybody.
Oh.
Hi.
Look at her.
Christine as well.
Look at her.
The dog is the angel.
The dog is the angel. Yeah. How many dogs are back there?
Miss me?
Oh yeah.
Oh, so much.
Yeah.
Totally. Did the doctor fix everything?
There you go.
Did the doctor do what?
Did the doctor fix everything?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, better luck next time. Next week.
Yeah.
It's still a little tough to hear there, Christine.
Yeah, you're a little quiet. I don't know if I can turn you up or not. Let's see here.
Turn me on.
I'm afraid.
Oh, hey. Boy, you're looking pretty good in that sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Want me to show my nipple? We can show men's nipples on.
Yeah, we can show men's nipples.
Can we on Twitch? That's the legal here. Oh, okay.
So it's always my mic, and Lucky is still freezing for me.
No, he's just staying very still. That's what's going on.
How do I look? Do I look blurry? That's what I'm going for.
No, you look good.
Oh.
Then
so anyway,
Lucky.
I'm not frozen.
Yeah, he just
it was me. It was my mime work.
Oh yes. So anyway, we got a crap ton of material, so I got to keep blowing there.
Unscripted Anderson land.
All right, yeah. Oh yeah, here we go.
What happened to
More
me?
stupidity.
Denmark's taking
over. Doge's next target revealed after startling discovery about Social Security checks for probably dead people. Probably.
Yeah. So
I'm not dead yet.
Yeah. Are you collecting Social Security though?
No.
Okay. Well, that's what they're going after is people who are
probably
dead.
I will.
I'm close. I think. No, actually, I'm not. Never mind. So
anyway,
yeah.
I mean that That is the nursing home specialty of people running Social Security scams.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, I mean, I am of the age where when it's my birthday, I do have to do the math.
Oh my God! There's a dog fight behind Christine.
Fight.
Yeah, there is.
Oh my God!
It's normal.
Is that your new job? You're doing dog fights in your basement?
Dog wrangler.
Could you stop?
Well,
Hank, did it work?
Freaky. Well, temporarily.
Yeah.
Yay!
Sorry.
Christine's back.
Anyway,
anyway,
what's weird about this? Well, I mean, there's a lot of things weird about this, but what he is probably referring to is so he claims that he found a bunch of dead people on the rolls. Hasn't mentioned who they are or any of that, so it's like, yeah, maybe not. What this reminded me of, though, was it was just recently. Somebody in the audience can go look this up. I should have, but I ran out of time. Was that the last Civil War veteran died in the 50s, I think. Somehow he lived to be 100 years old and apparently fought in the war when he was 10. And at the ripe old age of, I mean, when he was really old, he had a child bride, and she only died recently. And it turns out you can collect veterans benefits as long as you're still alive. So the last person collecting Civil War veterans benefits died in the last couple of decades.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so that might be what he's thinking of, but we'll see how it goes. No specifics as usual, but at any rate, there was a couple of really funny things that came out of this. So, by the way, the point is that Trump has been doing this every day. I have not been paying attention to it because it's literally free association, but he's been basically up there just kind of rambling. And so, but I caught one recently that was kind of funny. But first, a little interesting deviation here.
Elon Musk's kid keeps saying weird stuff about.
Oh no,
we lost her.
Elon Musk's kid keeps saying weird stuff about Trump.
Yeah,
I give up.
Yeah, they. So what's been going on is that this initially happened where somebody claimed that they heard Elon Musk's kid saying something to Trump, something about like "you're not president." Yeah, he said, "You're not the president. I need you to go away." Now I'd play the clip for you, but it's not. I can't really tell if that's what he's saying.
Yeah, that
sounds worse than my mic
inaudible. I think there's people sort of hoping that he said these things.
Yeah. However, there is another clip of audio where it says, "I want you to shush your mouth." You can hear this one. He definitely said that.
From one year to the next are the same, and they're
I don't know if that was, you can hear that.
Yeah, shush.
He definitely said
unfortunately, that's Trump's new boss right there. That little kid.
The next are the same, and they're
like,
I like that.
The lawnmower kid had a baby.
Yeah,
and it's this kid.
It's this kid. Yeah, it's Elon Musk's 12th kid. I think they actually don't know how many kids he has, so they're guessing it's 12. It's an estimate, apparently.
This is little X.
Yeah, X, because he's got a longer name, but it doesn't.
Yeah, but it's a mathematical thing that nobody knows.
Trump knows not to backtalk that kid, or Daddy Musk will get on him.
He was also like really digging into his nose next to Trump's.
Yeah, he was definitely going for some nose, but he's 4. I mean, I get it.
Also, Trump was pretty grossed out by it all. This cannot possibly last long. Like,
yeah, he's a known germaphobe, so that was probably not. Even
I'm just talking about him being shown up by this little punk ass kid of Elon's. You know what I mean? He's like becoming a worldwide laughingstock because of this.
Yeah, totally. Well, and other stuff too. So the other thing is that I mentioned earlier that they've been doing press conferences every day, and I grabbed a good one. He actually he just kind of free associates. Like, for example, he's supposed to swear in what's her name, who got elected to being in charge of the secret stuff yesterday. Yeah, and he forgot to do it. He went off on a tangent, and he never got around to swearing her in, so they had to come back and do it again later.
Oh, great.
But that's not the clip I got. So the clip I got is actually, this is great.
Trump complains about magnets. Oh, yes, about magnets in an unintelligible rant.
Oh, that is a clear sign he's about to just go right over the edge.
He's been doing this a lot, but this was extra weird. So they actually have the clip. I found it. So here it is. This is him. And here's him. He started talking about Boeing because he's mad at Boeing for some reason. But then he starts talking about aircraft carriers right about
you look
here.
At some of the ships that have been built. Take a look at the Gerald Ford, the aircraft carrier, the Ford. It was supposed to cost $3 billion. It ends up costing like $18 billion. And they make, of course, all electric catapults, which don't work. And they have all magnetic elevators. They lift up 25 planes at a time, 20 planes at a time. And instead of using hydraulic, like on tractors that can handle anything from hurricanes to to lightning, to anything. They use magnets. It's a new theory. Magnets are going to lift the planes up, and it doesn't work. And they had billions and billions of dollars of cost overruns. I met the.
Yeah, he keeps going on it, but
here's a magnet right here. This cow has a magnet.
Does it work?
On it for,
oh yeah. So magnets can lift cows.
So a tractor can
alien
handle
technology.
anything.
Yeah.
Like on a tractor, it can handle anything. Hurricanes, lightning.
Yeah. Also, this is actually pretty close to the Fark headline that somebody submitted. It might have been this guy that submitted him, but yeah, the joke is he's making a pitch to the Insane Clown Posse because they don't think magnets work.
That's what I'm sort of assuming is that he's just going for the Juggalo army.
Yeah, it's worth a shot.
Yeah,
I mean,
or the Kiss army. He might be trying to join Kiss.
Oh, hey man, no, not Gene Simmons is going to get paid. Simmons
is not going to do anything for free.
No.
So another news, we're going to get out of politics eventually, but there's a lot.
Maybe 4 years.
Republicans take aim at JFK's single bullet theory and 9/11 files with a new task force.
What? Oh, it's
Wait,
all
was
topsy-turvy.
Was JFK in charge of 9/11? Was he why?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
brilliant.
And the UFOs. So James Comer, who doesn't have Hunter Biden to flog anymore because nobody cares, has decided that this whole making shit up thing is a great gig. So he's starting a commission to review. Now, this is actually the part of it that's real and legitimate, is that apparently Trump tried to declassify all of the remaining JFK files in 2017. And I think he said Leon Panetta or somebody who's in charge of the CIA talked him out of it. Said that there were some documents in there that had some kind of national secrets. What that is, we don't know. And he agreed to it, and he felt bad about it. So what he's done now is he's basically gone back and said, I don't care, declassify all of it. So I guess we'll find out what that was. Whatever it was. Yeah, the stuff that apparently is going to harm us if it gets out in the open. Well, we'll see. I mean, maybe they just classified too much dumb stuff. We'll find.
Yeah, but what national secrets though from then? Could they possibly be robbed?
That's a good point. I was trying to think of like what could possibly drop out there other than like, oh yeah, we totally know the Russians did it or something. I don't know.
Aliens.
So aliens is also in this. Yeah.
Maybe Oswald was an alien.
I mean, he looks like one. Let me look at that guy.
Yeah.
He definitely looks
way
like
he talked.
Yeah,
I mean, I can only go by the way Gary Oldman did it, but I assume he talked just like that.
It's identical. Yeah, pretty much.
Exactly the same.
The aliens are also in this too. There's a pile of alien stuff. They're going to drop that as well. But I think we can be very positive that UFOs don't exist because Trump already pulled those files and read them all. And
and if he's talking about magnets don't work, but he knows about UFO technology, he wouldn't be going off on magnets so much.
Nah, he's definitely taking a look. So the fact
also Don Jr. would be driving around all.
I'm starting to feel like that. I'm starting to feel like that guy doesn't even know where he's at. Really.
Yeah, I mean, it's starting to seem like that. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's why Elon's running the country.
Yeah.
And Damien, his little child.
Yeah, Damien.
Yeah, that's a good name for him.
He's gonna push Melania off the top of the stairs.
There was an interesting conspiracy theory. I got to find it because I have this thing out of order. Actually, where the hell did that thing go?
Last night, I was trying to watch some kind of conspiracy theory TV show, and the show stopped in the middle and restarted.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I don't want you to know.
What was the show? Fox News? Or
yeah. It's just Trump talking, and he.
No, literally, it was just called conspiracy theories.
Yeah,
talked his way all the way around to the beginning.
So this is an interesting one that popped up yesterday locally.
Was Muhammad Ali a direct descendant of Kentucky Senator Henry Clay? DNA may give us an answer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Maybe.
So here's an interesting little bit of backstory. So for years and years and years, there were two Jefferson family reunions. There was the black one and the white one, and the black people all said that due to their oral history, they had heard that they were all related to Thomas Jefferson also.
Right.
Finally, they got DNA tested. It turned out it was true, and now there's just one family reunion. They just merged them, which I think
that's great.
Story. So apparently, I did not realize this, but so Muhammad Ali's name was Cassius Clay before he changed it. And
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, and I didn't know that it was a family story that apparently his great-great-grandfather had said that he was Henry Clay's kid. And so, of course, nobody knew, but so there are descendants of both of those guys lying around. So, so this is weird too, because the article puts this like a question mark, but basically the black Clay family got together with the white Clay family and they all got DNA tested, and yeah, there's a match.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he is related. So I thought that was kind of cool. That's interesting. Yeah. But what's funny is they went and they told the guy who's the director of Henry Clay's home, they call it Ashland, it's a plantation, and he was like, well, and I'm like, no. They said they got the DNA thing. Just go with it, man. You got to be like, well, we can't trust black people unless we see evidence, is basically what he said. I'm like, come on.
And we certainly can't trust science. So
no. Well, somebody dig him up and tell him.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll be very happy to find out.
I think he knows. But the crazy part is that apparently he sent a slave with his son to go fight in I guess it would have been the Spanish America, or I guess, because he was still alive at the time. And his son was killed in it, and the slave brought the body back. It turns out that's probably his brother.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Oh. So there you go. Super weird. So anyway, speaking of conspiracy theories, I thought that was kind of a new one there.
Good on you.
But let's see here. Let me bumper this. And then back to, I swear to God, we're getting out of politics. I just had to deviate there for a second. This is a good one.
Married women could be stopped from voting under the SAVE Act.
Get back in the kitchens, women.
Yeah.
Votes for men folk only.
So apparently there's a thing called the Safeguard American Voter Eligibility Act that basically that a Texas Republican Chip Roy has filed to ensure that all people registering to vote are U.S. citizens. One of the requirements is your birth certificate your voting record must have your birth certificate name on it.
Which means that married women who are born with their father's name and then take their husband's name.
Listen,
statistically,
we've all known that married women have been the problem in this country.
It sounds like Texas knows.
So it's time. It's time to get them out of the voting booth. Yeah. Back into the kitchens where they belong. Come on, we need more babies. More babies for Tesla. We're building tanks.
That's right. Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Hot in here.
Orr's got a good question. He says, what if you don't have a birth certificate? Can't vote at all.
You don't exist.
No, you don't exist.
Exactly.
You're gone.
Ooh, that's fun, though. If you don't exist, you don't pay taxes.
Yeah, they get deported. Speaking of getting deported, by the way, Native American nations have been basically informing their tribal members that live on site, because apparently ICE keeps on trying to deport all the Native Americans also because they're stupid. So because they're trying to get rid of the brown people. That's what it really is.
Of course.
Yeah. So if you look brown, just keep your head down for 4 years. I don't like it either. I didn't vote for it.
Brown, keep that head down.
Keep that head down. That's right.
Them back to the lands they used to own.
Venezuela, it sounds like, is that's the only place taking anybody. So we're just flying them out there like $1,000 a pop. Talk about government waste.
Well, maybe Jordan will take them as well.
Maybe Jordan,
along with all the Gazans.
Yeah, that's the other thing that happened this week is that so everybody thought Trump misspoke last week when he said that we were going to take over Gaza and turn it into like apparently a Riviera or something. Because he said that we were going to move all the Palestinians out.
Who thought he misspoke?
Well, nobody thought he misspoke.
Nobody thought it was a mistake.
He said
at this point, no.
Yeah. I mean, basically, he said that they would be allowed back initially, but then at some point he kind of just sort of rolled into, now we're not going to let them back. And so to clarify, during one of the 5 press conferences a day that he holds, somebody asked him, so did you really mean that we're going to clear all the Palestinians out of Gaza and that they can't come back? And he's like, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Yeah, and then he brought it up again when he was sitting there with the king.
Yeah, he keeps saying it. Yeah.
It like forced his hand on it and said, we're going to talk about it later.
Yeah. Yeah. So
total mob stuff. Ridiculous.
It's
hey, get in on the ground floor of them condos, though. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they'll give you 2. If you buy 2, there's a deal.
Yeah. So
down in the cafeteria, they're serving nothing but Trump steaks, baby. Come on.
Yeah. We're almost out of the politics stuff.
Almost out of the political weeds.
This happened this afternoon.
CPAC's Matt Schlapp is accused of sexually assaulting a man.
Oh, Matthew. I'm going to slap my face on that one.
Yeah, I mean, the least surprising thing, every time one of these guys gets busted doing this stuff, it's like, okay, all right.
CPAC is like
when
Grindr goes berserk.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is why they want to get rid of all the women. They don't need them.
Yeah.
Need them.
Yeah. Apparently he did this while he got into a bar fight with somebody apparently, and during the fight he kept on grabbing the dude's junk over and over again, which is totally a move, I guess. Maybe.
That's a street move.
You know,
Yeah,
we don't know.
sort
We
of.
don't
I don't
know.
know.
It's a bear. You know, it might be happening at the bear clubs, at the bondage
Yeah.
clubs. We don't know.
We don't know. So anyway, that actually just broke this afternoon. But one that's been out of the gate for a couple days, I think the funniest goddamn thing ever.
Oh, yeah.
Representative Lauren Boebert spotted getting into a cab with Kid Rock at 2:30 a.m.
Yeah, fuck it. He's getting that ride home handy. You know what I'm saying?
Look at their
looks
faces.
so gross. I don't understand.
Oh, you should.
What's he looking at here? What's he looking at?
He looks like he smells bad.
He's a grandma. He does.
Yeah.
He smells like Bud Light and cigarettes.
Yeah. Right. God, speaking of which, what are they drinking here? I see Corona and.
Someone said, "Look at her hand."
What's on her hand?
I don't know, Monty.
It's ready for jack off. It's in jack off.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
You got a tiny little thin dick there, kid.
And her mouth position.
Oh, yeah, her mouth. She's like, it goes in here.
Huh? Yeah, you're right.
All right.
The pitch to get in the cab and come back.
He's like, what? In the cab ride home? Okay.
I'm in.
Why are they taking a cab?
Do I have to take my hat off?
Yeah, probably not. Yeah,
it's easier to have sex if you're not driving, I think.
Yeah,
that's true. That's true.
Well, yeah,
I've heard that. I don't know.
Gross.
He's gonna put on that Beetlejuice soundtrack, and it's game on.
Yeah. So anyway, this probably did happen. Everybody's like, "What do you think it's real?" Like, yeah, I do.
100%. Several things published them.
If Page
that's
6
not the only
published
picture
it,
I've seen. I've
endorse
seen a
it.
few pictures of them.
Yeah.
Together.
Sydney restaurant owner told to censor her profanity-laced fortune cookies after a factory mix-up.
Hey, fuck you with my censoring shit my cookies, you prick.
So this story is actually kind of funny. First of all, it's Australia. Second of all, this woman apparently for many years on Valentine's Day has subbed out to a fortune cookie company and had them make really rude fortune cookie messages. And so she does this every year. She apparently went straight to the media this year after she called them up and they refused the order. It was for a very interesting reason. It wasn't that they were offended by it. They said that apparently last year they accidentally sent some of those to an actual other restaurant.
Yeah, hell yeah,
baby. They got in big trouble.
And they are filthy.
Yeah,
they are filthy. Back in the very early 90s, the beginning of the 90s, I lived in New York City, and in Hell's Kitchen was a Chinese restaurant called the West Side Cottage 2. And we ate there all the time because you got free boxed wine with your dinner.
Ooh, free
boxed
wine. I'm in.
All you could drink, baby. And they had the filthy fortune cookies.
Oh,
it was one of the main reasons we went there. Those and the food was all right. But
yeah, so I looked down here. I was like, so how bad were they, right? Because, were they really bad or whatever? So they gave us two. They gave us two. Here's, that's the message I said we can't do it. So the first one they said is this one. This one's just funny.
You're capable of great things, but all you do is look at your phone all day. You won't be that great. Sorry, lady. Yeah. That's it.
Well, I know. And I was
what is, that's so much.
It doesn't seem too bad. But then they're like, okay, well, here's another one. This one right here. That's the third one.
I only married you for your money, you ugly cunt. Now we're talking.
Yeah, now we're getting somewhere. Okay.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, that could actually start a fight. Yeah, it could be cock. We don't know what that word is. They didn't tell us.
I don't. Yeah, maybe. But
I don't know.
It's Australia though.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
That's in England. It's just
you're right.
You dumb asshole.
They just say it all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was like, oh, okay. Well, I guess I could see that because that could actually end a marriage depending on who gets that. So okay, I'll get it. All right. So yeah.
That being said, I mean, she does hashtag it Lady Chew, so it's like they know it's a gag, but it's just, some people may have had their evening thrown aside a little bit, like, oh shit, this is going so well.
Kid got it,
and then my fortune cookie just called her an ugly C word.
Yeah, Elon Musk kid got one, and he's reading it to Trump now or something.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the absolute chaos she would cause if she put like a ring and a proposal message in one of them?
In every one. Good. Will you? All it says is will you.
I know. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, that would be expensive, but God damn, that would be funny.
That would be amazing.
Oh, dude, yeah, little plastic
Brilliant
rings.
idea.
You know what I mean?
Brilliant idea. Oh, let's see here. And then we got this one.
Most
let's go,
popular
Christine.
kink in every state revealed. Alpha's in the street and beta's in the sheet.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
That sounds like that. Betas in the sheets.
Yeah, their sigmas are involved too, and then you end up with Skibbity Toilet in Ohio somehow.
Skibbity Toilet,
yes. Fuck yes.
Yeah,
Skibbity.
I'm not sure. There's a nomenclature of some kind.
Skibbity in the sheets.
Skibbity in the sheets, Ohio in the streets. Anyway, this came from Pink News. They're usually right. I do feel like this is kind of made up, though, because they said somebody else came up with this. Oh, clips for sale. Whoever that is, maybe they sell handcuffs. I don't know. This looks made up, except for some of them repeat a little bit, but I thought they were fairly interesting. Tell me what
is this publication we're reading?
Pink News. I like those guys. Pink News is okay.
What the hell is vor?
Oh, you don't know? You should go Google that right now.
Oh, okay.
Where are we looking?
California.
California got vor. Yeah,
vor.
Yeah, Christine somehow doesn't know what vor is. That's shocking. I'm surprised. Okay,
vor.
Well, anyway.
It's all over the place. It's in Georgia. My home state is vor.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Both of them.
An erotic desire to be consumed. By another. So like cannibals.
Yeah, but you get eaten. It's erotic somehow.
How is that erotic?
Like Return of the Living Dead, that girl was saying.
Yeah.
And be eaten alive.
Yeah. Diaper, though, this tells me that Mitch McConnell has been using the internet too much because there's no way.
What the fuck is a giant? What the hell is
giantess
pantyhose?
Well, come to Indiana and I'll show you.
Yeah, he's got a couple. Yeah.
These are nuts.
What's a giant?
What is this? Like,
but this is like, dude,
mother box.
Yeah.
How can that be number one in a state?
Box.
Something called a smother box.
Yeah, wrestling. You see that.
Ball busting.
Face sitting. Yeah. So, I don't know. This is a little too random.
Yeah, it's too much.
I feel like we've done one of these before, but it was from Pornhub, and I feel like I would be more trusting of a Pornhub.
Yeah, I don't know what this is.
Oh, I like Utah got balloon. Look at that. The
CPR. Fart is one.
Yeah, that's the same font as the Fark.
Idaho loves farting.
I was like, they like Fark up in Idaho? Okay. Super weird. I don't know if I believe this, but that's what I thought. Yeah, giantess. Yeah, everybody go Google
That's exactly what it sounds like.
They need to be at least 12 feet tall, I believe, in order to be considered.
You're just attracted to giants.
At least 12 feet tall.
Yeah.
Was Presley a telepathic demigod who could heal the sick and change the weather?
Yeah, was he?
Yes.
Was he?
No.
Yes. It can only
100%
be possible.
yes.
Yeah.
How can he possibly
what.
hypnotize that many people for so long, even after he's dead?
Ooh, I can explain that actually. So, first of all, this is a great example of how if you don't use a question mark in a headline, it's actually a lie.
I thought we were done talking about politics.
What? Elvis Presley? No, we're never Presley. Yeah, Elvis isn't politics. Well, most.
Oh. Well, you're talking about how someone could possibly hypnotize a bunch of people.
Elvis, man.
Elvis did it. Yeah.
Elvis,
so apparently, somebody's got a book coming out where Elvis apparently would tell everybody who would listen that he was a faith healer. He actually tried to faith heal some people. A couple people said it worked. Also, apparently, they said he could change the weather all the time, or at least people told him he could. He definitely thought he could at any rate. So he definitely thought he had magical powers. Actually, maybe you guys can help me out with this because this is weird. Actually, if I can find this, I meant to look this up because I'm confused. They said something about how he grew up in the church and that there was a problem with it because I'm never going to find this. Yeah, here we go.
Aleister Crowley, what's he doing in there?
Oh, we'll get to it in a second. Don't worry. Everybody's in this. So, okay, look at this paragraph right here.
Yeah, Presley's parents had met through Pentecostalism, which, with its emphasis on direct communion with God via faith healing and rhythmic dancing, influenced musicians from Presley to Little Richard, B.B. King, Jerry Lee Lewis, and Johnny Cash.
Yeah, I don't think the black guys are influenced by the white people. But at any rate, what I think is weird about this is the Pentecostals are the guys that speak in tongues and they like quiver on the floor and stuff. Yeah. Here's the thing I meant to look up. They're interviewing some guy about the Pentecostals, and look at what he says that happened in the 50s about the Pentecostals.
You're mixing sex and Jesus a little too closely. The guys were all Pentecostals. We were hated in the 50s.
What is this about?
Shamanistic spirituality, man.
They're implying that in the 1950s, everybody thought the Pentecostals were super into sex. Is that true? I don't know, but I was like, that's the first I've heard of it. Maybe they used
like the tongues speakers.
I don't know. I came across that. I was just like,
I would imagine,
right.
you know, who knows in the 1950s? They were probably labeled a sex cult by somebody.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. I don't forget any
during the Red Scare.
Yeah, maybe they're
a communist sex cult.
Yeah, this might be why people go into the Pentecostal church if that's the case, because I have no idea why else. So who knows?
I mean, it seems like anybody claiming to be a shaman in America in the 1950s, right after World War II, would be a suspect.
Right. Well, apparently this was the Pentecostals. They said the Pentecostals were hated. The Christians thought the Pentecostals were weird because the Pentecostals were into sex, and I was like,
Pentecostals are weird. They probably were banging on the altar.
Yeah, I've never heard anything about the sex. If that's the case, like we need to. Well, I'll do some more research because I meant to, but I ran.
Oh, I can heal that for you.
Yeah, sexual healing.
Here we go. All right.
Anyway, this guy's got a whole bunch of stuff in here, but one of the explanations for that is in this book, which I thought was interesting. I'm never going to find this either. It's mentioned one spot. Is that one of the theories? It's bullshit theory. Behind Elvis's popularity is that apparently there is a I want to say it's a pagan concept. Oh, yeah, I found it. It's this. It's an egregore.
What is that word?
Egregore, baby.
Yeah, I never heard it before, but it basically is that it basically like that a non-physical demigod manifestation is created by the will of the collective. So basically, Elvis Presley is created by the will of the collective, meaning the United States, and that's why his music is so good.
Yeah. So was Al Gore.
Right, and Al Gore.
He was a relative of Edgar.
Yeah, and then he made the internet. And then,
Egregore made Elvis. Al Gore made the internet. You're welcome.
Yeah. They're all related.
Courtesy of the Gore family.
This is like Henry Clay.
I got it.
Clay all over again. Yeah, exactly.
Those Gores, they never stop helping.
They don't. So yeah. So anyway, I don't think any of this article is actually true, but I thought I would pull it anyway because it was so goddamn.
I believe all of it. It's in print. There it is.
Yeah, man. Well, it's in the Times or whatever that was.
Yeah.
Okay, well now something is happening inside the Earth.
I know our core is getting all wobbly or something.
Yeah, we have a wobbly core apparently. That's
something's weird.
Yeah, I saw this go by. It happened late last week. Remember last week when it was like something's wrong with the universe was the headline?
Yeah, man.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it actually was the Independent last time too. Now something's happening inside the Earth. So now we have to worry about the universe and the inside of the Earth.
Yeah, we worry about the Earth first. Because this is the thing that can blow some super volcanoes. The asteroid will back up the super volcanoes just like when the dinosaurs got hit.
Yeah, the asteroid, that was in the news also here.
The super volcanoes have got to be going off first, though.
Oh, yeah.
Calls in the Webb telescope to track the recently identified hazardous asteroid. Are they not all hazardous?
It's getting closer.
Only if they hit.
Only they hit. Yeah, so it's not that big. It's not going to kill us or the dinosaurs.
This Earth's going to swell up like a big lava zit, and this thing's going to pop it.
Yeah,
and then we're done.
They have some really bad video here somewhere. I think. Oh, it's not there. It's a different
of the asteroid hitting Earth.
Yeah. It's basically it's like somebody went on like open like ChatGPT and said, "Give me a video of an asteroid blowing stuff up," and it's pretty bad.
Cool.
But yeah, so NASA identified this asteroid about 2 weeks ago. We actually had it because it happened during the same week when somebody accidentally identified Elon Musk's Tesla as an asteroid.
Yep.
But it turns out it was a Tesla. Nothing to worry about.
I can't keep up with all the news lately. There's so
much
going on.
Believe me, it's
Elon's usually in the middle of it all.
Yeah,
so
he's always
that.
He's everywhere. And the problem was that apparently this was the first asteroid that went over a 1% chance of hitting the planet. Now that they've started running the numbers again, now it's up to like 2.5, I think, or something. So now it's a 1 in 48 chance that it's going to hit. Now they said that the damage would be about the size of the Tuscanga. Am I pronouncing it right? That hit Russia in 1900 whatever it was.
Yep.
60.
That was big. It was a biggie.
Big. Yeah. So it's one of those like if it lands in the ocean. Sorry, fish, but if it hit New York City,
might get some tsunami, depending.
Yeah, so they're checking it out. We got 8 years to figure this out. There actually was another article by scientists.
Oh, 8 years. That'll be the end of the third Trump's term.
Or it's the beginning of the fourth, I think is.
Well, he'll be a complete vegetable.
Yeah, so
he'll be a head in a jar.
He'll be Robo-Trump.
Yeah, Robo-Trump. I can't wait.
Tesla's Robo-Trump.
Yeah, along the same lines as this showed up.
Cool. Here's a plan to detonate the world's largest H-bomb to end global warming. What could possibly go wrong?
What could go wrong?
Please, let's do it.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
Hey,
you need
Steve,
somebody
did
to
the
hit it with a
atmosphere
hammer.
Did the atmosphere completely just disappear? Oh, I didn't expect that.
Oh
I
man,
can't hear you. I'm evaporating right now.
forgot to carry the 2. Damn it!
Very cold.
So
BRB
this is a weird
is
idea.
evaporating.
This is a weird idea because, like, initially I was like, okay, so what they want to do is they want to like have it kick up a bunch of dust and cool the planet off. No, it turns out that there is in some places in the deepest parts of the ocean, there's a type of rock that if it was hit by an H-bomb and turned into dust, would instantly absorb 30 years worth of carbon pollution out of the atmosphere.
Nuh-uh.
That's what they said.
That's what they said.
Come on.
To find
Wow,
out,
there's no way to know until we do it.
yeah, so why not? Let's give it a shot.
Somebody get up there with a hammer.
Yeah,
There's a
get the market
special rock in the ocean
Yeah,
that when broken open will save us.
it'll absorb all the carbon out of the atmosphere immediately. Yeah, but only if we hit it with a nuke.
And we ask the genie nicely.
Cool.
He
Yeah,
does not let the rock do its work very
This
well.
sounds like this theory came from Texas.
Oh, did it? Let's see. I bet it did.
know.
I'm just-
no, it came from Rochester,
Rochester, New York?
the Rochester Institute of Technology. That's where
Oh,
MIT.
man.
That researcher was raised in Texas. I'm just saying.
Rochester Tech? RIT?
Yeah, if you can't get into MIT, this is where you end up.
There you go to RIT.
Yeah.
You down with
a
RIT?
community. It's a community institute of technology.
Yeah, it's a community institute. Yeah, basically it was like all they used to do was they used to make chemicals to make colors for Kodak, and now that they're bankrupt, they've switched to
great.
building the world's largest atomic bomb to suck all the carbon out of the atmosphere.
They switched to finding magic rocks in the ocean.
Yeah.
That'll
Yeah,
cure the-
I mean, if you can't trust the Rochester Institute of Technology, Christine, who can you trust?
yeah,
That's
man.
where sea
Why you doubt
monkeys
it?
come from.
But I think
Yeah,
you're right.
but the good ones, the ones that have little, cars and castles and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
the little crown and
family, you can see
staff.
them.
Yeah,
The
not
humanoid.
just shrimp.
Yeah, so I feel like we should do this. I mean, what could go wrong, right?
Hey, man, like I
It
say,
can't get any worse.
might as well try.
Also,
Scientists develop slime that generate electricity when squeezed.
Oh, yes. Please
Me
don't
too,
squeeze the
slime.
You squeeze it, and you can charge your phone.
yeah, that's right. Yeah,
So you're sitting on the bus like this, and they're like, "Sir."
So
Sorry,
your
what are
you
other
doing back
hand
there?
finally has a job.
Just squeezing my slime, man.
Yeah, I'm charging my phone.
charging my
Down to
Do it.
one arm, squeezing my slime.
Yeah, just in time for
Where's your
Valentine's
level?
Day. It's apparently made of
Nice.
Ecto Cooler, according to this photo. It says that's a representational image. The slime may not look like.
All right. So is that
Oh,
what power
man.
plants are going to look like? These big, just compressed slime compressors?
Yeah. Are they gonna have to jump up and down on your sofa to turn your TV on? Maybe like that's
Yes.
stuff like that.
I feel like this is like the premise of a new Ghostbuster movie.
Can we have beds made of them and then wake up extra charged up?
I hope so.
What if
That
they-
would be great.
What if they use those big grape things they made wine out of, fill it with this junk, and have people step on it?
Yeah, there you go. I like that.
What
I love
happens
it.
if you squeeze that electric slime and hit it with a lightning bolt at the same time?
Oh, it's insane. I think then you destroy part of the ocean, but all the rocks will absorb all the
But
carbon.
the slime becomes a living
Yeah.
creature like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Yeah. Then we got
I-
to call it
I think he gets superpowers if that happens.
I hope
Oh, fun. You'll be Slimo.
slime part.
Slimo,
Oh,
the
great.
electric slime boy.
Nice.
There's an
The
episode
bank's being robbed. Oh, here
Remember that
comes
one where,
Slimo. Dang it.
God damn it, we're getting Slimo? Oh, it's not worth it. Go back, Slimo.
Yeah.
They can keep the money. Go back.
Yeah, so we'll see. I don't know. I'd have to see this in action, but but along the same lines, how about this for a segue?
Does vanilla flavoring actually come from beaver butts?
Oh God, I hope
Beaver's anus.
so.
It does.
Only beaver's anus tastes so good.
Yeah, so my
Yeah.
wife
He
has
says
been telling-
confidently.
my wife's been telling people this for years because a friend of ours who's also a flat earther has been insisting that vanilla flavoring comes from beaver butts, and so I'm like, well, but he's a flat earther. I mean, she's like, well, he's not wrong about everything. I'm like, well,
Yeah, he knows
very
about
wrong about-
beaver butts. He just
very
doesn't
wrong
know
about-
about the planet.
yeah. So anyway, this somebody submitted this today. This article actually came out a year and a half ago, but apparently it comes around all the time because I've heard it. But I was like, okay, let's find out. So it turns out that it kind of used to. Back 100 years ago, they said that the national consumption level of castoreum, which is a secretion from a beaver butt, also, by the way, tastes a little bit like raspberry vanilla, not just vanilla.
Oh, whoa! That's
Yes.
like the best vanilla, though.
It is kind
Yeah.
of. Also, how did
Really
anybody
quickly
discover
out.
this? I mean, I think I know, but I don't want to think about it.
I heard this story a long time ago. We made a cocktail called the Beaver's Anus, which was the
Oh, yeah.
raspberry vanilla cocktail.
Ooh, so you can
I
still
can't
do
remember
that.
exactly.
I don't know how you made the cocktail. So first of all, you can do it one of two ways. You can either grab a beaver, and then they recommend you sedate it. You can also kill it, but that seems excessive. But while it's
Ooh.
asleep, you just get in there and you can kind of like, get the stuff out, I guess. They didn't say exactly how.
Can we go back to that representation?
We used artificial vanilla anus. We didn't use real.
If you want the real thing, though, they said, so currently in the United States, they don't use castoreum to flavor anything, but apparently they said in Sweden, they still put it in liqueur. And they got a link to it. I can't read Swedish, but this is a liqueur made with beaver anus
Oh,
juice.
yes. Beaver legs.
Maybe you can see there's like one on there.
Beaver hidget. Does hidget mean anus in whatever?
Yeah. I don't know, but they actually, you can see the picture there, but it's got a little picture of a beaver on the front.
Yeah, it does.
It's BVR HGT, whatever that is.
It's got beaver anus juice in it, for real?
Yeah, it does, for real. Mm-hmm.
Here's the deal, though. It's tough to get because them beavers, they love to do ass to mouth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what's up?
Like the Swedish schnapps.
They're not selling. I do not have permission to view the prices, everybody, so I can't tell you how much this costs. But BVR HGT schnapps. So, Dill, if you wanted to make a cocktail with real,
I know, like I always try to get the weird food and stuff, but man, I don't know. Like,
and also, like, what's the import cost on a bottle of beaver?
Right now, I better get it quick.
Will you sell as much if you call it beaver anus juice?
Maybe more.
Apparently, it translates to beaver shout, which
shout.
comes from the opposite end of the beaver. But
stop squeezing my anus.
That's what the beaver does when you get the material.
What
are you doing?
Stop taking my juice.
Yeah, that's the noise they make right there. Yeah, when you get the juice. So anyway,
after all our food protections are taken away from us, we'll be able to get this stuff on our Kroger shelves.
Well, RFK may make it a genuine medicine.
Probably.
Main train derailment that led to injuries and forest fire was actually caused by a beaver dam.
Mm-hmm.
The main train derails mainly on the plane.
Plane. Yep. Beaver doesn't work in there, but yeah, here's a photo of this is what those damn beavers did. Yeah. So we were having that problem with the killer whales were attacking yachts. Well, the beavers in Maine are apparently going after trains now.
Yeah, greasing the tracks with their anus juice.
Yeah. How big are these dams?
Big enough to wreck a train, apparently. I don't know.
So.
They do get pretty big.
Give us our assholes back.
Stop touching my butt, or we will kill all your trains.
The beavers have had enough of us squeezing their butts.
They're fighting back.
I need the beavers to build that wall.
Yeah, I mean they totally could. Yeah, I actually got a beaver trifecta for you. That's not the greatest article, but this one is. This is actually
a supply chain issue.
Eager beavers, rodents engineer a Czech wetland project after years of human delay.
Oh, great. The beaver's like, fuck, they're never going to get around to this. Might as well do it ourselves.
This is actually a cool story. So I keep calling it Czechoslovakia. It's not Czech. The Czech Republic, which is a goofy place. They apparently were having some problems in wetlands where it was flooding all the time. They're like, man, we got to fix this. And they spent so long working on how to do it that in the meantime, a family of beavers moved in, started cutting down all the trees and actually fixed the problem for them.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then did the Czechs promptly hunt the beavers for their pelts and meat?
Probably. Actually, for the food additive, I think is the problem.
Oh yeah, for them juice squeezins.
Yeah, they went and they squeezed their anuses a little too hard.
Yeah, we gotta get them butt squeezins, and we can make us some nice top hats.
That's right, exactly. So, but yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. They put them back and they fixed the thing. They said the project was estimated to cost $1.2 million. It doesn't sound like a lot. I mean, it's
better than 2.2 million beavers.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it said they drafted it in 2018. Couldn't get a permit because there's some kind of an endangered crayfish there, which I'm sure beavers eat. But they dammed it all up, and now there's no flooding. They fixed it.
No flooding, but you know what? There's a little crayfish spawns somewhere around there. It'll start breeding again.
Yeah, so we'll
Those
see.
Little suckers will come back. Life finds a way, as we learned from Professor Judd Goldblum.
Beavers. And then whiskey. I pulled this for you, Christine.
Did my husband write this?
I think he did.
Our 4 dogs sleep on the bed, so I haven't had sex with my wife in 10 years.
Oh.
And he's asking if he should have an affair.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
With one of the dogs.
With one of the dogs.
And make your wife watch.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what I said. It's like if you got 4 dogs in your bed, you may not have sex with your wife in 10 years, but I think you've had sex with a dog.
Also, is there a strict we can only have sex in bed before sleepy time? Like,
That's my question. Like,
bang in the afternoon, you dumb asshole. What about before work? Start your day with a happy face.
Yeah.
So I have a feeling, I'm just saying this as a woman, that perchance the dogs aren't the problem in this relationship.
How dare you?
Maybe the dogs moved in because the guy wasn't banging his wife to begin with.
Or she's like covering, like it's like a protective barrier or something to keep him away from her. I don't know. Yeah, it could
because
be.
I will admit that I do have one of the dogs sleeps above our heads. She sleeps on the pillow. And then I have a dog in between my husband and I, but those are the only 2 dogs that sleep on the bed, and somehow we make it happen.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. I like it. So it is possible. Yeah, this guy's British. I think is the answer to the question, why don't they have sex any other time of the day? He's British.
Oh, yeah,
they don't. They're rule followers. They don't.
100%. It's your wife at night or whatever.
Yeah, or no, you just don't at all. But you could just go ahead. You could have an affair. Apparently, he's just going to jump to that one, I guess.
That's the immediate solution that this man comes to. Like, just immediately. Let's solve this.
This is like
maybe I'll ask the press about it.
I know he took it right to the newspaper.
I think the guy is already having the affair and thought, I've thought of a brilliant cover story.
Yeah, I'm going
to backwards engineer this as though I'm afraid.
Yeah,
my partner doesn't care about our sex life or my needs.
Then I can be banging 2 women. My wife and my mistress.
Yeah.
Right now I'm only banging my mistress.
Yeah.
Because of those damn dogs.
Yeah, because your point about like, man, these dogs are interfering with my sex life. I better go have an affair. I feel like this is the guy who came up with the nuke the ocean idea. You know?
Yeah.
And
let's just start really small. Let's just go for it.
His affair, according to his rules, are going to require him to spend the night.
Yep.
Because he has to go. He only does his sex
at night.
At nighttime.
At night.
While sleeps are about to happen.
In bed,
missionary
horizontally.
Yep.
Missionary.
So, what are you going to tell the wife and the 4 dogs?
With the towel.
Yeah.
You're going to tell them what? I'm spending the night in town tonight. I'm going to be an important business meeting.
I got to work
You're
late.
a truck driver, Nigel.
Yeah.
Nobody thinks you have a business meeting.
Yeah.
That requires an overnight hotel stay.
So yeah, I think.
Also, how old are these dogs?
These
they didn't say.
Are old enough to know. Get off the fucking bed.
They're at least 10 years old.
Apparently.
Yeah, at least 10 years old.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So did the article just basically say, maybe we should
they said you need to talk it out. I'm sorry, but we really need to discuss the dog situation. See, like
that's
Why would you
I see. I cannot tolerate being replaced in your bed by our dogs. I need you to change just now. And her reaction, just again off the top of my head, might be, "Hey, you fucker, maybe you can help with the 4 fucking kids and the dishes and take the fucking trash out every once in a while without me having to fucking ask you."
Driving my fucking truck, trying to take meetings down a hotel downtown.
Maybe she would give him fucking permission. Get the fuck out.
It's time to take somebody's vote away. Take somebody's vote away.
That's right. I'm gonna go file a bill.
From this marriage.
Yeah, for this marriage. Yeah, exactly.
I'm having an affair, Marjorie.
Yeah, it's a very Valentine's Day thing. Finally, though, I pulled this one for Dill. This is great. I actually sent it to Marty.
Are you concerned about getting eggs? Here's how you can rent a chicken.
Oh, sweet. Rent a chicken.
Yeah. Open to laying eggs.
Open to laying eggs.
So when they rent these chickens, do they just kind of rent them, but they don't take them home? I don't know. That can't be.
So it's a little weird, actually, because when I hear that, I'm like, that'd be like, "Hey, Dill, can I rent one of your chickens?" And I'm just going to like show up and get eggs at some point, and here's some money. Like, that's how I would do it. I don't know if you
feel like startup cost before you get to having to rent a chicken. Like,
yeah,
this is a little coop keep it.
It's
keep
it's a
it
little
away.
weird. So you pay these guys to rent a chicken. You can rent 4 chickens or 6 chickens, and then what they do is they show up with all the stuff. Like, here's your coop. Here's 6 months worth of food. Here's an instruction book.
actually
Why
put
don't you
it-
just go buy some expensive eggs, you dumb dipshit?
Yeah,
Is it like
It-
really that
I mean,
cheaper?
eggs
Like,
they're expensive, yes, for eggs, but they're still available.
yeah,
and
you
they're
get
going to
'em.
be less than all this shit.
Yeah, exactly. So, one of the reasons I pulled this is I wanted to show Dill what they're charging. Dill, what do you think they charge for this service?
Well, for like a 6-month stay
Yeah,
or something.
okay.
they get,
$10,000.
basically at the end of 6 months, if you decide you want to adopt the chickens, you can do that. And then you have to buy the equipment because they
Yeah,
own
then you
it.
got to pay up.
Mm-hmm.
Then you
They're going
really
to put
pay.
a coop on site, and then
Yep.
they're going to put the chickens and set them all up and give them food and everything.
Right, and for an
I bet
extra
it's more than
cost,
10
they'll come
grand.
take care of them. Yeah, they'll come and show up. They'll babysit them for you too if you want to do that.
Well, I
Come on,
need to know because I'm going to do it for about $5 less because I'm going to get into
Yeah.
this
Well,
business.
how many eggs do you get in 6 months
That's
though?
the thing.
Because
It's
Yeah,
not
know how many eggs
necessarily.
you get.
You're not necessarily going to get any eggs. The chickens might be
It
unhappy,
depends,
not
yeah.
lay.
If,
Yeah,
You know,
right.
fucking
Yeah,
it's
well,
winter
this is all a
time,
gamble. Go
if the
buy
sun's
some
not out a
$10
lot,
eggs.
the sun's not out. How many eggs do 4 chickens lay like in like 6 months? What do you got?
well, I mean, you might get 4 eggs a day if they're
Okay.
in good terms, like.
Right. But if they're
and
mad,
then-
you don't
but
get
if it's winter time or there's no sun or it's really cold and then you might not get any. So
They pucker
Yeah.
up and they hold
That's
them
what
in.
I'm
we have
saying.
13
6 months.
chickens, and there was a point where we were getting 1 egg a day. So
That's not enough.
with the cold stuff, so I kicked them all out and let the hawks eat them.
No good. Yeah. Why didn't you eat them?
Hawks got
Oh
it,
yeah,
baby.
damn it!
Yeah,
Nah,
you
I'm
could
a
have had chicken.
vegetarian, I guess. No, I'm not a
Yeah, oh,
vegetarian, but
okay.
my family is.
You could have pickled them.
So
Pickled chicken.
Pickled chicken. Yeah, and then
I
it's
could have
my
freeze
best
dried
friend
them in our
has
freeze dryer.
chickens, and
Is
my
he gonna
best friend
pickle
has
them this winter?
chickens, and so I always get the eggs, and they're
Oh, yeah.
delicious.
Fresh.
They are delicious.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing like fresh eggs.
So
That
anyway,
being
But-
said, what's the grand total here?
here's what they're charging. They put this down at the end so you don't freak out because it's
Yeah.
like, there you go.
$75,000.
In Los Angeles County in Zone 1, it's $695.
For
$100.
6 months, so that's like a little more than $100 a.
It's $500 in Baltimore. I think that's what the
So
whole
about
thing-
$100 a month. Eggs
Yeah.
around here, I don't know about your area, but eggs around here are between 40 cents and 50 cents per egg, depending on what kind you get, right? So let's just average 45 cents an egg.
Just go
How
buy
many
the
eggs is that? Someone do the
50
math. $100.
It's 14. It's 200 eggs for $100.
So you need
Right.
200 eggs a month minimum. And you say how many chickens? 6
Who's eating
chickens?
200
4 to
eggs
6.
a month.
I need a spreadsheet.
Who are these people?
I don't know, man.
200 eggs a month.
Well, if you get 6 eggs a day, if you're lucky, then you could sell those and eat some too, and maybe recoup your cost.
It's a lot of
But-
eggs.
Maybe.
Seems like a
Maybe.
lot of.
If you're going to try to undercut the grocery stores, then
Yeah.
you're like, why am I undercutting? I'm already paid.
Yeah,
I got to buy more chicken feed.
I already bought these.
These
So.
fuck- now
they can
there's
still
now
get
there's
sick,
a
yeah.
parasite.
Yep. Yep, there you go. And also it comes with
And
free.
then you have to update its LinkedIn profile after that. That's a lot of work.
What do you mean there's a weasel in the neighborhood?
yeah.
How can that be?
Yeah, there's no way. I thought the
I
method
live in the
animal-
middle of Indianapolis.
And then who's
How can
going to
it
pay
be?
the HOA fines? Because around here,
No.
we're not allowed to keep barnyard
What?
animals.
Texas
Well,
has
the chickens
HOAs.
smell.
I thought you lived in Texas. That doesn't make
Oh
any
my
sense.
God, Texas loves their
HOAs?
fucking HOAs.
Oh,
Are you
that's right.
kidding?
They keep the black people out. I totally forgot
Yes.
about that. Right. Okay, it makes sense now. Because I was like, laws, why do they have laws? Oh, laws are for other people.
Yeah, boy, 100%.
Yeah.
Laws
Okay.
are
Well,
for
that
them.
mystery solved, everybody. All right. Well, and that's it. Now that we got rented chickens out of the way, that is everything that happened this week.
Yay.
Yeah, so it's not a good deal with those that rented chickens.
No, I would just buy
You know,
some. eggs.
if you're gonna go that route, they just become a goddamn chicken farmer. You know?
Yeah, just go pay about $1 for eggs. It's fine.
Or you just want to spend, it's only $500. Let's try this for 6 months, see if we like it, then we'll get our own chicken.
Yeah. Hey, I did some research and found in New Hampshire there's a O.D. Musk Beaver Anus Whiskey.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's go.
Oh,
Road trip.
that's Elon's brother.
I was
Olon.
going to ask
Elon's brother,
if he's
yeah.
It's
related.
Olon. Olon Musk.
His name is
Olon
Oda.
Musk.
It's Oda
Ooh.
Musk. It's his first name.
O.D. Musk
Yeah.
at the
It's French
Tamworth
for urine.
Distillery.
Yeah. Let's go.
So,
Does it have
let's go,
beaver
let's do it.
juice in it, or is it just got a beaver on the outside of it?
With genuine beaver
It's got beaver
squeezins?
juice in it.
Oh, hell yeah. All
Beaver
right.
squeezins,
It
baby.
does. It
I mean,
does
go.
have
Bill,
beaver
Bill,
juice.
don't you have a farm? Just buy a damn beaver.
He's probably got
Yeah.
a beaver around
Oh,
somewhere.
Beaver
God.
farm.
We have so many
Squeeze its
damn.
own-
I probably
squeeze
have
its
5
ass.
beavers here.
Buy
I
you a
don't even know
beaver
about.
farm outside of Las Vegas somewhere.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there's
Rent
beavers.
a
out here.
I'm
beaver.
gonna rent a. You can rent a beaver.
Rent the
You're
beaver.
gonna
Rent
get
a
shut down
beaver.
by the cops.
For your
So I
cocktail
heard this was a
party.
whorehouse.
Immediately.
What's going on here?
Yeah.
We thought it was a
Rent-
brothel.
Squeeze its ass.
You could run a brothel at the same time while you're renting beavers.
You might as well if you're going to get
You're
trouble.
gonna rent beavers out front,
Yeah.
brothel in the back. No, you got to do beavers in the back and get them squeezins.
It's beavers and beavers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh.
All the beavers.
beavers.
Hey, this
and,
article-
and Jerry Mathers as your beaver.
Jerry Mathers. Yeah.
Yeah.
I started rewatching that show recently. I'm on
Brilliant
like episode
show.
3
It's
or
brilliant.
4.
The writing on that show and all
Yes.
the actors, especially when they're all young, so spectacular. Like
Listen,
across the board, just
Beaver
rocks.
and
rock solid.
Wally, Beaver and Wally rescued an alligator. I just saw that episode last night in like the second episode. It was a whole
Where
ass
did they-
alligator.
Do they live in Florida?
No,
Yeah,
I
Yeah, they live in
remember I
Mayfield,
was-
man. Mayfield.
Where's that? Is that North Carolina?
Mayfield.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
just they live in Mayfield.
Okay. Mayfield in Kentucky,
Sometimes they
but-
go to the lake
Yeah, we got a Mayfield, Kentucky, but they got
Ward-
hit by a tornado.
or
It's not
goes to the office.
there. Yeah, right. And he does.
He works with Fred
Hey.
Rutherford
Yeah,
at work or the office.
I do like how
Great
every
show.
sitcom dad had like the nondescript job, except for the guy in Bewitched who was in advertising, because at least they knew something about that.
It's so
He's an
good.
ad guy. Oh, okay. Yeah, they don't work.
The writing.
And what's his name was an astronaut.
is
Other.
rock solid.
Yeah, it's great.
Good
Yeah.
choice, Christine.
Yeah, very
I'm a
good.
huge Leave It to Beaver
Nice.
fan.
Yeah, so I would encourage people to check out Fark tomorrow, just because yesterday I think 5 more things happened that I would have thrown on the live stream after 5 o'clock on a Thursday. So I'm not going to pay attention to it. I got to go do other non-news stuff, but it's getting weird out there,
If
folks.
we start this beaver farm and we start harvesting beaver juice, can we call it Leave It to Beaver's Butt?
We should.
That's a start.
Could be a loss. Leave it to Beaver's butt. Yeah.
Because they came from a beaver's butt.
Yeah. I like it.
Nice.
Well, very good, guys. Well, we can.
Shut
We
down
probably,
by the Jerry Mathers estate.
I think it's a
I
massive.
don't believe Jerry Mathers is dead, by the way. I think he's still
Oh,
alive.
yeah. Who knows, man? Yeah. Maybe he's raising beavers. That's what I would do.
Man, beavers.
Hey.
That's exactly right. Fucking Jerry Mathers should be fucking having a beaver farm and harvesting their ass juice.
He should.
You put that in the big book, Christine. The
Yeah, that's
big
how we
book
go.
is
Yes.
pretty tiny these days.
That's one of the best ones we've ever had right there. We just need him to agree to it and do all the work. But other than that, it should be fun.
Dude, we run a fucking reality show called Beavers.
Beavers,
He's sitting
yeah.
there. It's Jerry Mathers. He's raising beavers to squeeze their
Yeah.
ass juice.
He's got a horror
It's
house
a
in the back.
win-win-win. Everybody's
It would probably
making money.
It would be just as popular as Lion King was. Remember that?
Oh,
100%.
easily.
Lion King or Tiger King?
Tiger King.
Tiger King.
That's
Tiger
the
King.
Lion
I
King.
forgot.
Mufasa.
Lion King,
That's a
Tiger
good
King.
movie, that Mufasa.
You mean those aren't the same thing? What? I thought that.
You know,
That
here
was a
you
sequel.
squeeze Mufasa's
I
ass,
wondered
you
what
get
I-
a really good liquor out of it.
I let Evelyn watch Tiger King. She's not pleased with that.
Yeah, that's
I
not
thought
what
she
I
was
thought.
watching Lion King.
I thought
My
it was
bad.
a kid's show. I swear. What's going on here?
Yeah,
People
Lion
killing
King
each other.
is about lions that get murdered, and Tiger King is about tigers that slowly get murdered
Yeah.
Yeah.
through abuse.
Yeah, they're in neglect.
The same.
Very
Same, but
different.
Almost as they
Very
change it up.
Yeah, thematically the same, but very different pieces.
So yeah, so we'll probably be
Glad
back
we-
next week because you remember like last year we had to cancel a couple times because there wasn't enough stuff going on.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna have that problem ever again.
Yeah, that's for 4 years.
Not for 4 years.
I will be one day fresh with a mouthful of crowns, so hopefully I'll
nice.
be able to talk by that point.
You should come back before the nitrous wears off, and we could do that.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited about whatever they're gonna hopefully put me on for this
Yeah, take video.
situation.
Make sure you get
No
that
way.
recording. Yeah.
No,
Well, I mean,
no.
check it later and make sure it's funny.
I'm
but then,
sure, yeah, I don't even want to know.
Yeah. One of the stories we had no time for was there was a guy. There was a flight to I don't know where they were going, but they had to land in Denver because there was a guy started running up and down the aisles yelling, "Where's all the Mormons at?"
Oh yeah, right. And didn't he start like humping a chair or something like that?
Yeah, and they finally just had to, they duct tape him to the wall or something or other. But I thought it was really funny. It was like, where's all the Mormons at? He thought,
Where's all the Mormons at, man? He needs him some wives.
Yeah, where are they?
Wives.
Yeah. So anyway, well, cool guys. Well, I got to get going. I got a kid texting me about taking them to some kind of practice, so I got to go do that. Got to go kid for.
Nice.
All right, guys. We'll be back next week. We'll see you then.